Chapter 2 The Louisiana Purchase. Imagine you live with your father, your mother, and your two sisters in a wooden cabin that looks like a small box. Inside the cabin are all the things your family owns. Every morning, you look outside and see that you are surrounded by deep, rolling water. Your home is a house on a boat, a flatboat, that floats in the Mississippi River. You stand on top of the cabin. You steer the boat with long oars. You drift down the mighty Mississippi River, one of the few ways to reach the west. But you are heading south to the busy city of New Orleans, which will be your new home. At night, under the light of a glowing lantern, you write down your thoughts and dreams. As you get closer to New Orleans, you see boats carrying barrels of apples, salt, bags of flour, tobacco, and wood. These are things Americans trade with one another and with other countries. Boats constantly stop at the noisy port of New Orleans to load and unload. The port is where traders send goods to other states and across the Atlantic Ocean to Europe. But there is a problem. New Orleans is not an American city. It belongs to France. The United States owns most of the land from the Atlantic Ocean to the Mississippi River. But if you cross the Mississippi, you are standing on land owned by another country, France. France owns all the land west to the Rocky Mountains. That huge area is called Louisiana and is about as big as the United States at this time. President Thomas Jefferson wants to buy this land from France. He wants American farmers to more easily use the port of New Orleans. He has written a letter to the French government, and he has sent 2 men to France to try to buy New Orleans. The ruler of France at this time is Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon wants to be the greatest leader in the world. He wants France to be the most powerful country in the world. He is leading France in a war against Great Britain. At first, Napoleon says he will not sell any land, but he needs lots of money to fight the war against Great Britain. So he changes his mind and says the United States can buy New Orleans and all of Louisiana for $15 million. This may sound like a lot of money, but it is a very low price for all that land. The 2 men sent to France by President Jefferson say yes to the deal, which is called the Louisiana Purchase. President Jefferson hears the good news on the night before the 4th of July. Soon after, America takes control of New Orleans.